there's a few things you don't want to miss this week in Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Today, if you've been logging in every day, you finally get to see your first set of feathered wings, these new wings with the spooky celebration. Today is also the first day you can do Kuromi's birthday quest in-game, so make sure you start that sometime this week. And today, set 3 of the 50th anniversary cards were released in-game, so you should have gotten a cutscene with Cinnamoroll letting you know that these are going to be in Spooky Swamp. If you need help with the exact locations, there is a video guide on the channel. Now, if you're like me and most people, this was actually your second set of cards because we all missed the first set. With the 2.1 update tomorrow, we will be able to get that first set of cards, and if you want to get them tomorrow, make sure that after Island Reset, you don't open the game until you update it. Usually the update drops sometime in the middle of the day Eastern time, and then for me, I always need to go to the App Store, to the game page, wait a minute for that button to change over to update, and then I can manually update it from there. So if your game is like mine, you'll probably need to remember to do that. But if you hold off on playing after Island Reset until you do that update, you'll be able to get set 1 of the anniversary cards tomorrow with that cutscene with Cinnamoroll that we all missed. Now if you play before you update, that just pushes that cutscene out another day, so you'll have to wait until after Island Reset on the next day, so yours would come on Thursday. So it's not a big deal, but if you want to get those a little bit earlier, wait to play until after you update. Tomorrow we should also have part 3 of the Hello Kitty birthday quest and unlocking that new room. That is, if you started and have been keeping up on the birthday quests. We've been doing those live on the channel. And then of course the big thing is tomorrow is the 2.1 update, Autumn Imagination. We looked at the key art and it looks like we have at least 3 outfits, so we're probably getting a new event of some kind. Not right away, I don't think it's gonna start tomorrow. Sometime in the future, maybe even a couple weeks. We also know that there's going to be a ton of bug fixes in the game, so be sure to collect your bubbles today because after the update, everyone is only going to have 20 bubbles per day, which is the normal amount, and still so many more than we need. They'll also be fixing the issue where Moko could appear at 6 stars. They also fixed a game progression issue where if you were doing the flower power quest, sometimes you couldn't leave the area around My Melody Shop after watering her flowers. They're fixing an issue with the zip line and a whole new menu quest where you could get stuck having requirements from one stuck in the other quest, so now they shouldn't block each other. You'll be able to interact with NPCs even when their bestie quests are active. And then there's a bunch of other things that they're fixing too, like the metal color and the royal furniture. Tuxedo Sam will no longer give you duplicate avatar pellets. Usahana will give us the correct number of bonus rice flour instead of 1. She'll give us that 5 times. Critters will properly spawn throughout the entire Rockadoodler roundup instead of ending a little bit early. They're going to remove an invisible wall that was preventing some players from getting to all the areas they should in Merry Meadow, fixing the holes in the floor of City Town. They're fixing the issue where the dark gray long skirt was actually lighter than the gray long skirt. They're fixing the names on dyeable logo shirts and dresses, so now they'll reflect the correct colors. They fixed the weird shadow on the crane game, and they patched places in the puzzle rooms in the crystal caves where sometimes you could fall out of the room. They're also fixing an issue in the Imagination Cafe where a customer would ask you for a double of something, and a customer would take it as long as it only had 1. Now you'll actually have to give them a double. They fixed a lighting issue with the antique window wallpaper. Kuromi's spooky celebration outfit is now going to be updated with her collar, and there's also been a bunch of fixes around facial rendering, missing punctuation for dialogue, and some other things. And now for the exciting things. We'll go least exciting to maybe most exciting and things you may not know yet. The Gargantuan Garden Goals will now actually have a counter on it for the flowers, so you'll be able to see how close you are to achieving it. The composter is finally getting easier to use because now you can hold down any of your compostable materials until you reach the number that you want instead of having to push the button 99 times to put in your 99 white bell button. So that should save us so many clicks. And then an additional thing that was revealed in Fluff Isle's interview with Chelsea earlier today, which you should also check out that video if you haven't. We'll now be able to stack furniture. So instead of floor pizza, we can make a pizza tower, stacking food on top of other food, putting more than one thing on a table, and you'll be able to put things on tables in decorating mode. No more having to walk up to them to put a single item on that giant table. We had seen a preview for this, and we all wanted to be able to do what they did and put 2 items on a table, but now we'll be able to stack everything. We had actually seen a preview video of this in the Discord and they told us, oh, this is something we can't actually do. And now it turns out that you can. So with this new update, we will be able to stack furniture as much as we want. There will be cabin limits, so you can't pack a cabin floor to ceiling, front to back with furniture, but the limits are going to be so high we probably won't even notice them. And it sounds like rugs are coming, so I'm wondering if these ceiling items we saw in that video may be coming too. But I'm excited to see what ridiculous things we can build now in our cabins as we can stack things. I'm really hoping we can stack the critters, and we can also stack things on top of critters. Can I put a chair on top of a butterfly and then ride a butterfly? If I made a dust bun tower, would they all jump in sync with the entire tower appear to be moving? If you put something on top of a dust bun, would it bounce with the dust bun? The ability to stack furniture like this opens up so many new questions and possibilities. I'm excited to see what ridiculous things we make and what strange glitches we end up finding. So we'll be able to explore all of that tomorrow in update 2.1. We will be streaming it on the channel sometime in the middle of the afternoon, after 2 p.m. sometime. So what are you most excited about that's coming up? What things are you most excited to stack? Are you simply excited to be able to put more than one thing on a table? Let us know in the comments below. Subscribe for more Hello Kitty Island adventure content and turn on notifications to find out the next time we go live. It'll be tomorrow. Hope to see you there.